IGTV. I'll be taking you through a mat Pilates full body workout this morning. You won't need any props, just yourself and your mat. So let's get started. I'm going to get you to start standing towards the edge of your mat. Cool. Finding your feet directly underneath your hips. Thinking about that big toe, little toe center of your heel. And just starting to rock the weight into the outer edges of your feet so you feel that little sense of lift underneath your arches. You can close down your eyes, guys. Just start to focus on your breath. Taking that big inhale through your nose and that deep sigh out through your mouth. Keep going with that breath, guys. As you breathe in, feel the ribcage pulling up away from your hips. And as you exhale that breath, just feel the ribs softening and knitting across the center. One more big breath in. On that exhale, you're going to take the chin down towards your chest. Feel your upper body rounding and fingertips reaching nice and long towards the floor. Holding here, guys, you're going to start to walk out those legs. So as one knee bends, the other straightens. So you should feel that work stretching through the backs of the hamstrings here. Keep looking towards the back of your room. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those legs on straight, guys. Bring the weight heavier in towards your toes. You should feel that nice stretch behind the backs of the knees here. Breathe in. On that exhale, slowly uncurl the spine. Try not to rush, guys. Just nice and tall. That's it. Big breath in at the top. Deep sigh out. Chin comes down towards your chest. Feel the upper body rounding. Fingertips reaching. Holding it here. Let's start to walk out those legs again. Little bend and stretches. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Holding that stretch on. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly uncurl. Let's go for one more, guys. As that head lifts, take that breath in. As you exhale, use that whole breath to come down into your stretch. You're going to hold it here, guys. Start to walk out those legs again, making sure your weight is nice and heavy through your toes. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Holding that stretch on, guys. You can shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, slowly uncurl our tailbone. Stack our spine like building blocks all the way up to standing. Well done. You can lift those hands up, reach up nice and tall, and then bring those hands by your side. We're going to come into a little glute series here, guys. So taking those feet hip distance apart again, making sure your knees are tracking over your second and third toe. We're going to breathe in. As you exhale, guys, extend the arms nice and long, come down into your squat. Inhale, press through your heels to rise, really squeeze those glutes at the top. Let's keep that going. So sitting that bottom back, reaching those fingertips forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So I'm coming down nice and deep. Bottom's coming in line with the back of my knees. As I lift and stand, I'm pressing through my heels, activating through my glutes. That's it. Trying to get that heart rate up here, guys. Trying to get warm. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to hold it for me here. I'm going to face you. Stay holding with me. You're going to lift your right toes up and we're going to continue. So lift and stand and lower into that squat. So you should feel that work coming through the inner thigh here and through the back of that right glute. Sitting down nice and deep. I want you to reach those arms forward. We've got 5, 4. Make sure you keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, guys. Lower that right heel, lift your left. Let's continue. Lift and stand. Inhale, lower. Keep it going. Sitting that bum back nice and deep, guys. Reaching your arms forward. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
and one, hold it down. See if you can lift up onto both heels. If you can't, keep the both heels flat, and we're going to pulse here, guys. Little pulses. You can bring those arms in towards your chest for stability, or you can keep them reaching out. Long fingertips in front. Keep pulsing, guys. Try to keep those knees nice and wide, really burning through those adductors here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there, guys. Well done. See if you can hold with me for 3. Lift higher onto your toes. 2, and 1. Lower the heels. Whew. Lift. Give those legs a little shake out. We're going to come down towards the mat for a little plank series here, guys. So taking a big inhale, lifting up nice and tall. As you exhale, chin comes down towards your chest, palms reach towards the floor. You're going to walk the hands out across your mat. Well done. Now you can bring those knees down underneath you, and I want you to make sure that your shoulders are stacked over the wrists and that body weight's nice and forward. Now, we're going to stay here, extend that right leg nice and long, and then reach that left leg long also. So now you're in that full plank position. Crown of the head reaching towards the front of the room. We're going to inhale, walk our right knee in under our hips, bring our left knee in, step it back. We go in, out, out, in, out, out. Keep that going. That's it, guys. Making sure you're only stepping those knees in directly underneath your hips. Trying to keep that nice table tap position with your back. Pull those abdominals in. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in here, guys. Step those legs back. We're going to inhale, bend back, and then press out into our full plank. We're going to bend the knees, stretch back, and then bring those shoulders directly over your wrist. You've got 3 to go. Use that breath. The last one, you're going to hold out into your full plank here, guys. Press up through your shoulders. Now, if you need to rest, bring those knees down. We can do this on the knees. So you're going to extend that right leg, hold, tap the toe down, lift and squeeze. Little tap, lift and squeeze. I want you to feel that squeeze, guys, coming from the crease of your bottom. So as you lift, can you keep your heel flex and flex and lift, squeeze into that glute. Now, if you'd like to advance your movement, come back into your full plank and continue. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop that leg down, guys. Lift up into your pike. And just have an active recovery here, guys. Big breath in. Deep sigh out. We're going to move back through to the other side. So, shoulders directly step over your wrists. If you were down on your knees, you can stay back down onto your knees. Extend that left leg and start. Inhale, lift and lower. Little lift and lower. So abdominals pulling up towards your spine, guys. I want that lift and squeeze to come from the crease of your bottom. That's it. You can come up into your full plank. Keep it going. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Bend the knees down. Sit back into your shell stretch. Well done. Coming down to an ab series now, guys. You're going to bring your legs up and then just slowly start to roll and control your body down. Bring the arms by your side, and then you're going to walk those heels in towards your bottom. So nice and flat here. Rib to cage is nice and soft. Draw those abdominals in. So imagine you're wearing a tight pair of jeans, guys, and you're nice and engaged through those lower abdominals. Spine is nice and imprinted in towards your mat to protect your lower back. You're going to bring one leg at a time into tabletop, and then you're going to hold it here, guys. We're going to come into some toe taps to start with. So a big breath in. As you exhale, guys, let's lower that toe down towards your mat.
and inhale, draw it up. So lowering that toe down and breathing it up. So thinking about staying nice and connected through those lower abdominals. You can bring your hands on towards those ribs to make sure that they're not flaring as you lower that leg. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs up and hold. Squeeze those legs together, guys, and we're doing double arcs here. So you're going to lower those toes down towards your mat. Inhale, bring them up. So making sure as you lower those heels down, that you're not lifting and arching through that lower back. So maybe you won't bring the toes as far down. You want to stay nice and connected through those lower abdominals. No pain into that lower back. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Hold those knees up, guys. Bring those hands behind the back. So interlace your fingers. Bring them behind the neck of your neck. Thumbs run nice and long down by the neck, guys. Elbows nice and wide. We're going to breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to sink through the belly button, curl up nice and tall. Inhale, lower it back down. And then exhale, lift it up. So moving through this, keeping those knees directly stacked over the hips. As you curl up, guys, I want that lift to come from the sink of the belly and the ribs pulling down towards your hips. So making sure you're not pulling on that neck. Good. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one, guys, you're going to hold it up. Extend your right leg, draw it, and extend. Now, if you're feeling your lower back, your option here is to lower that head and continue with those single leg stretches. If you'd like to advance the movement, you stay holding that chest lift. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those knees, guys. Rest that head. You can bring your feet down towards your mat and just roll those knees from side to side. And we're going to reset here. Bringing those knees back up into tabletop. Big breath in. As we exhale, we're going to extend that left knee, oblique crunch towards the right. And then inhale, roll. And twist. And twist. So just alternating to both sides. I want you to think about that opposite shoulder coming towards that incoming knee. So can you rotate shoulder towards knee? We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up on whatever side you're on, guys. We're going to hold that oblique twist and we're going to lift the leg up and lower it down. And lift and lower and lift. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in, rotate to your opposite side. And lift. And lower. That's it, guys. So keep that opposite shoulder wrapping towards your tabletop leg. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both legs in, guys. Lower the head down, lift the legs up, point the toes. You're going to lengthen both legs low and then lift them up. And lower them long and lift. Now you can bring your arms down by your side. Obviously, the lower you bring the legs, the more abdominals you're going to feel. So only bringing those legs as low as you can stay nice and connected. So making sure that that belly's not dropping. Last 3,
2, and 1. Lift your legs up, guys. Lower them down. Extend them nice and long. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. As we exhale, bring that chin towards your chest. Roll the body forward. Reach. Inhale, stack it up nice and tall. Exhale, sink through that belly button. Roll over your sit bones. And slowly massage the spine down. Reach the arms back. Exhale, chin comes towards the chest. Peel the spine up, guys. Reach for those toes. Stack it up and keep this going. So I want you to think about placing your vertebrae down and towards the mat. And as you exhale, peel up nice and slow. Reach for your toes. 2 little pulses. Stack the spine up. And we've got 2 more. Last one. Sit those bodies up. So coming back, laying down onto the mat, guys. Rolling yourselves down. Bringing the palms down towards your mat. You're going to walk your heels back in towards your glutes. You're going to draw the belly button towards your spine. Keep the arms nice and long. We're coming into a high bridge position here, so big breath in. As you exhale, guys, start to tilt the tailbone towards the ceiling. Roll and peel the spine away from your mat. Holding here, you want to make sure that those rib cages are nice and soft. Hips and knees are in one nice diagonal line. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, guys, slowly melt through your mid-back, your lower back. And as that tailbone hits, you can roll out into neutral. A little lift between the back. As you exhale, you imprint the spine, start to tilt the tailbone towards the ceiling, peel the spine up. So repeating that here in your own time, guys. Trying to make sure that your knees are tracking over that second and third toe as you peel up. Feel the knees reaching over the toes, and then slowly massage into neutral. Keep it going, tucking and rolling up. Rib cages are nice and soft. Cool. We've got a few more here. I want you to really think about squeezing the glutes at the top. So $1 million check between the bottom, guys. Can you squeeze into the glutes and then slowly massage down? You've got 1 more. Tuck the tailbone, roll and hold. You're going to transfer that weight in towards your left heel. Try to keep those hips nice and sturdy, guys. You're going to lift the left leg into tabletop, place it down, hip, stay nice and still. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. So marching it out here, guys. I want you to think about keeping the hips nice and square, and I want you to squeeze into that glute as you lift that knee into tabletop. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you hold it there? Reset, guys. Squeeze from the crease of the bum. You're going to give me a little lower, big lift and squeeze. Little lower. Use your breath. Now if you can feel those rib cages flaring, guys, I want you to bring your hands, bring them onto the ribs. And I want that lower and lift just to come from the glutes. So little release, big lift and squeeze. Good, guys. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your squeeze, guys. Arms come by your side. Lift the right leg into tabletop, extend it nice and tall towards the ceiling. You're going to lower the leg long and then lift it up and lower. You've got 4. Good. 3, 2, and last 1. Bend that knee in, guys, slowly lower. Reset, press those hips, transfer the weight to the right heel. Lift your leg, and then extend nice and tall.
We've got 6. Good guys, last 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, bend that knee down, reset and squeeze guys, really squeeze into your bottom, and then slowly exhale, massage and melt your spine all the way down. Bring the knees in. You can just roll out through your spine. You can roll the knees into little circles. Do whatever feels good for you. And then we're going to slowly sit ourselves back up. And we've got a last little minute to finish here, guys. So coming back around, coming back down into that plank position. You're going to bring your shoulders over the wrists, press up into your tabletop position here, hold. So drawing that belly on. You're going to extend both legs behind you, squeeze the legs together, squeeze the glutes. We're going to start to oblique twist here. So that right knee is going to come towards your left elbow and then place that foot down. And then left to right. Good. Keep that going here. So crown of the head nice and long. You can feel that little twist through the hips. So working through those obliques again here, guys. We're going to pick up the pace in 3, 2, and 1. Run those knees out. That's it. Little run. Get that heart rate up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Hold here. Press the hips up nice and high. Active recovery, guys. Big breath in. Deep sigh out. We've got one more set here. Rolling out back into your plank here, guys. Pressing up nice and tall. We're just going to bring the knees through the center. So right knee come through center. Place it down. Left and place. Keep breathing, guys. Pressing up through those shoulders. Arms should be on fire. Keep drawing the belly button to your spine. We're going to pick it up in 3, 2, and 1. Run it through the center, guys. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Bring your knees down towards the floor. Sit your bottom back into that child's pose and just rest here. Big breath into the back, all the way into your sides of your ribs. Exhale that breath. Well done, guys. Coming back up, we'll just have a little stretch here. Hands back underneath your shoulders. Press up, guys. We're going to start to pull up through the belly. Look towards our knees. Angry cat. As you exhale, start to release through the tailbone. Let the belly drop. Crown of the head looks up towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale. Eye gaze comes towards the knees as you lift the belly up. Press up into the palms. Exhale, start to uncurl the tail, drop the belly. Good, guys, go for 2 more. Last one. Well done, guys. You're going to take your right hand, thread it underneath your left and just stretch here. Well done. Come back up. And 1 more. Cool. 1 more on each side, guys. Threading the arm. Looking under your arm. And then 1 more. Cool, guys. You can step your knees back. Just let those hips drop down towards your mat. You can keep the arms nice and straight. Little swan stretch here, looking up towards the ceiling. Now, if you don't have that flexibility, you can come down on towards your elbows and then just press up here. Look up towards the sky. And then you can inhale, lower that down. Look towards the back of the room. Inhale to lift up, press through the palms, little back extension. Slowly melting down, looking towards the opposite side. Well done, guys. 1 more big inhale. Press up, And then you can lower yourself back down. Come back into that shell stretch. And then you guys are done. Thanks very much.